What's going on, guys? I am here with EViL Fire, and today we're going to be doing a quick interview with him. He is the founder and leader of GSR, so we're going to be doing a quick interview so you guys can get to know him a little bit better. We have the questions on screen in our chat, and I've been planning this for a little while. I thought it would be a very interesting video, and sorry again if my audio is a little interesting. It's my microphone's very sensitive. So, EViL, if you want to introduce yourself, start off with anything.
Hi, what's up?
Alrighty, it's a great intro.
Yep.
Alrighty, so the first question, our first question we're gonna dive into is why did you decide to create GSR? What gave you the idea?
So I used to be in another gaming community, and I really enjoyed being there. But I was noticing a couple of things that were kind of unfair within it. Like there was some on teams that they had or something like that, they would force people to let somebody who's really bad at a game into the team, and they would have to kick off like a really good member in order to put it on, just because that person kind of complained that they weren't able to be on the team. And I didn't really like how it was kind of like some people were starting to abuse their powers. So I want to make GSR as a way for like people to get together and not have to really worry about any kind of abuse like that, because I really don't like it when someone abuses their power for their betterment or for someone else's, or to help like a friend or something for their betterment. So I made GSR to kind of try and be better than that, so we don't really have to worry about people abusing their power or something like that. Because all of the people, I had like one friend help me make GSR, and he isn't even active. Like he's there to kind of just help me out, make decisions and stuff like that. But all these other people, I'm just trusting with their responsibilities and stuff. So I won't feel bad if they, if they mess up and I have to remove them. I won't really feel as obligated about it. Whereas in other communities, I know they give power to like friends and families and like that, and that kind of creates problems because they're already good acquaintances with them, and it's kind of like favoritism in a way. And it just, as a whole, I want GSR to be a place that people can not have to worry about moderator abuse or higher up abuse.
That's actually a really good answer, and I think it's really wonderful how you wanted to make a better community based off of your experiences. I think that's a really good way to think about it when it comes to why you created GSR. I think that's a really good way to think. So our second question that we're going to be moving on to is, how do you want GSR to be perceived, and what do you want people to expect when they join GSR? What do you want people to think about it?
Okay, so I want GSR to be viewed as like just a really friendly gaming community where people can come and go as they please. We do want people to like stay in the community and be active and like give people higher up in our little community. But I kind of just wanted a place for like gamers to be able to come and hang out, because I know in some other communities that I visited or seen, they were all kind of like, all right guys, we're focusing on getting esports. We want people that are only good in this game. And I don't really like the idea of that. I like the idea more of I'm playing a game and I want to find some people to hang out with on this game. So like that's kind of what I want GSR to be perceived as, just like a little community hub for people to come and hang out and find others to play with and make new friends and connections. And when people join, I want them to kind of expect something to that level, to where when they join, they're able to go and find somebody to start hanging out with. They're able to make a new friend or something that they can see on a regular basis online and play games with. Sometimes it's kind of a difficult thing because we're not that high in membership, but it's something that at one point I really want to be seen at GSR, is whenever you're joined, you're able to find friends and make good connections.
I agree with that, and I think I really do agree with what you're saying. The reason behind that being, I've met a lot of my good friends in GSR. I've met a lot of people that I play with almost every day in GSR, and I think I've made a lot of close friends that I've talked to literally about anything, personal issues, gaming issues. I'll grind with people in GSR, and I agree when you say that it's good for people to come here and make friends, because you have a blank slate. You're able to start off fresh, and make new friends, and people won't judge you based off of that. And I think you've done a great job creating a community like that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So our third question is going to be, how did you come up with the ranking method and the rest of the rules within the handbook, but mainly focusing on ranks?
Okay, so like I said, I came from another community, and in that community they had their ranking method just like the military. And me, I'm in JROTC.
Oh yeah, me too.
Program, and we have our ranking system like that. So it was kind of just an easy way to, set ranks instead of having to come up with roles like member, officer, admin, moderate. Like it's just a lot easier than that. So with the roles, with rankings for that, it's just a lot easier to set up and to really be able to explain to people, because a lot of people, if they're already familiar with the military ranking system, they understand already what's higher and the purpose behind it and stuff like that. So it's a lot easier for them to kind of understand what's going on with the ranks and stuff. And the rules kind of just came from me and Caboose talked about it and made a couple of them, and some other ones, like I said, they were from the other community, because I didn't really know where I should start with making a community. So I went and I copied and pasted their handbook and looked through it, and I kind of revised it to what I thought would be nice, would be shaped for our community. And that's kind of how it's been. I'll update it every now and then if I think something should be changed or revised. But other than that, yeah, that's where I got everything from.
Alrighty. I am also in JROTC. I am in New Jersey, and it's not a lot of people here do anything military related. Me personally, I've studied the Army, the Marines, the Navy, and the Air Force, and I can definitely understand the ranking. Personally, I'm probably gonna end up going to the military, so I think it's pretty unique how you use military ranks, and I just think that's pretty cool. And I also like how you used the old handbook as a template for a better and revised one.
No.
Alrighty, we're moving on to this next clip, how to cut the clips because of technical difficulties. So the fourth question is, what do you think the most important aspect of a member in GSR is?
So I think the most important aspect would be respect. I think all GSR members should be respectful to everyone they meet, because respect isn't something that's really found in our society today. It's it's very rare that, for me personally, meeting someone and them being straight up respectful. There's some people that I've met that they're just really cool about it and they're really outstanding and upgoing and stuff. But I think respect is definitely something that I want all of my members to have, because the golden rule applies, where treat someone else as you'd like to be treated. I know it's something that's elementary school, but it still applies no matter what. Always be respectful to someone else, because normally whenever you're a respectful person, people always view you as a good person. And I want the people in my community to be viewed as, good people, and being respectful is definitely a step in the right direction for that.
Alrighty, I like your view on respecting, and how I do agree that respect is very highly lacked in society today. So, good way in wording that. We're going to combine these two questions almost. What are your favorite games to play, and did they somehow go into getting the name GSR, or what does GSR mean? So first off, what are your favorite games to play?
As of right now, Borderlands 3 and the Outer Worlds. I've been playing the Outer Worlds quite a bit, and I'm about to beat it for my second time. I'm actually going to do that in just a couple of minutes. And then I've got Borderlands 3, definitely is one of my favorites right now. I really love the game, but my favorite of all time would have to be Dark Souls 3. I haven't played it in forever, but it's guaranteed my favorite game.
Alrighty, those are three actually very interesting games. For me right now, mostly Modern Warfare and R6, so different types of games, but I think, I've actually tried getting into Borderlands. I think I'm going to try it again.
Alright.
So, last question, what does GSR stand for, and how did you get the name?
So, GSR, what it stands for is Game, Sleep, Repeat. And how we got the name is kind of funny. It's, me and my friends, we're sitting in a party, and it was me and the old GSR members will remember Bastwick or Spitfire, however you knew him. He was actually a really cool guy. We were in the same community, and we had left together, and we started our own community together. It was me, him, and my other friend, and we were all sitting in a party, and all we could come up with was HVK, Havoc. And we were like, I mean, it sounds alright, but like, it just doesn't seem like it'd work well. So we went to sleep on it, and we came back the next day, and it was like getting really late, and I was tired, and I was like, I think I'm gonna go to sleep, guys. And at that point, I don't remember what it was about to my friend, but they're like, stop being a little bitch. You gotta game, sleep, repeat. That's all gamers do. They game, they sleep, and they repeat. And right there, it kind of just clicked. Game, sleep, repeat, GSR. It became our logo. That's what we took it as.
I like it. I think it's very interesting, the backstory behind the name of GSR, and I think that it's very unique because like it's different. You wouldn't really come up with a name for a organization or community from a conversation, and I think it's pretty interesting. Game, sleep, repeat. Oh my god, I cannot speak. Game, sleep, repeat. I think it's very interesting. I think it's a different name. I think it stands out when you compare it to many other gaming communities. So, EViL, I just want to thank you for your time today.
I actually have our old logo.
Oh wow, you're really you like mementos.
Yeah.
EViL, I want to thank you for taking time to do this interview with me. Remember, guys, leave a like, leave comments below. We're gonna be doing montages, so remember either DM me or Anime about sending in your montages or your clips for the montages in certain games. If you have any questions, DM me or him, even EViL Fire. So I will see you guys in the next video.